Okay, so good morning. This is good morning, everyone. This is the video on Python Django full stack web development. So we are currently discussing with the Bootstrap. So in the front end part, we have seen HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, and JavaScript. So out of that, you have gone with HTML and CSS. So in today's class, we are going to discuss the Bootstrap. So inside the Bootstrap, we have 4 parts. So part 1, we have studied buttons, Jumbotron class, container class. And part 2, we have gone with the drop-down menus. So drop-down menus, drop-down buttons, checkbox, forms, etc. So now under part 3, you are going to see the concept called as navbars. Okay, so what's the navbar stands for? So come for this particular slide. So nav bars are the navigational bars. So what is the meaning of the navigation? You are moving from one page to another page. We are called it as navigation. So navigation bars are used for transforming from one location to another location on a particular website. Okay, so these are the bars that you will often see on the top of the website. Okay, so as you have seen, you can have menu bar. So I mean, this is called as a menu bar. So this one is called as the task bar. So like that, inside the web page, you have different things that we call it as nav bars. So nav bars are the navigational bars that you will often see on the top of the website. So for example, so I can show you the demo of our college. So take this one, KIT tiptour.ac.in. Okay. So when you click on the enter, so wait for the web page to load. So go for this particular page. So you'll be getting our college website should come. So inside that you can see this particular college website. So I can go with www.kittiptour, sorry, kittiptour.ac.in. Okay, so this is our college. So inside our college, so you are having, this is the web page. Okay, so this web page, they have created the waiting symbol like this. So waiting symbol, it will come like this. So let it come. So here you can see there are so many, this is called as a menu bar. So under this menu bar, we have created so many things. So alumni, research, scholarship, circular, gallery. This is the menu bar, and this one is also called as a menu bar here. So menu bar, you are having so many contents about us, departments, facilities, placement, and admission. So this one we call it as the menu bar. Okay. So sorry, nav bar. So now this is called as a navigation. About us, it will tell about our departments. So everything, you are moving from one page, you can move to the department page, you can go to the hostel facility, you can go with a different links like that. Okay, so this is the demo of the particular Bootstrap. So I've given the nav bars here. These are the navigational bars that you will often see on the top of the website. So in this section, we will show how to manually create the basics of the nav bar. Later, we can just go with a copy and paste from the course note. So course note in the sense, we are going to have the Bootstrap, from the Bootstrap link, you are taking the contents and you are pasting. Okay. So we also see how to connect a HTML page to JavaScript and jQuery. So in order to get the nav bars to be executed and worked, so you need to have the connection between the HTML to a JavaScript as well as jQuery. We haven't really discussed those two technologies yet, but we will need them for some functionality of the nav bar. So let's get started with this particular code. Okay, so now you jump onto your Atom text editor, go and work on the various concepts. Okay, so when you go through various concepts, so I will tell each and everything. So go with the Atom text editor. So minimize each and everything. Go with the Atom text editor. Take the Atom text editor. Okay. So there are so many pages which will be opened. Elementary welcome guide. Go for the file. Take the new file. Okay, so when you click on the new file, you will get an untitled link. So on below, there will be a plain text. So click on the plain text and make it HTML. Sorry, HTML tree setter. So take this particular thing. So now you save the contents. For saving the contents, go for the file, save, and give navbar.html. .html as the file name. See that it will be saved in this particular folder BS. So navbar.html, save the contents. Now you have got the navbar.html here. So first you have the contents of the HTML. So title you give navbars. Okay, so title you can give in caps or small, go with a title. So before you go with a body, okay, so before you go with a body, you have to choose a particular link. Okay, so in order to get the drop down menu bars, drop down menus, nav bar menu, so everything, you should have a link of the CSS file as well as scripting file. Okay, so for that, go with a website www.bootstrap.com. Sorry, it was get bootstrap. So what we can tell, get bootstrap.com. So here it is. So click on that. So it will get bootstrap. So go with all releases. So under that, choose the version 4.0. So first you need to have this particular CSS file. Then you need to have this JavaScript file. So copy this particular thing, and they are telling copy paste the stylish link into your head. Okay, so I copied this particular thing into your head. So where is head? So after the title, you paste that particular link. Okay, so now that is been pasted. So similarly, you have to copy this your JavaScript. Okay, so why you need this particular JavaScript? Okay, so show the components requiring JavaScript. So here you can see, so navbar is there, drop down menu bar, it is asking, and carousel if you are putting, so everything, this script should be there. So where you put, okay, place the following scripts near the end of the pages right before the closing of slash body. So place the following scripts near the end right before slash body. So I will be copying this particular content. So go with a copy. Where is slash body? So before slash body, you paste that particular thing. Okay. So I have pasted like this. Okay. You have not added any content yet. So this is the script thing you have, what we have seen. So now you save this particular content. Go for the word save, go with the word edit, copy path. So go for the browser and you paste this particular thing. So now you are getting navbars. There is no content added because it is only the body we have taken. Okay. So what are the two things you need to add? One is the link of the CSS. The other one is script files before slash body. So come for the body part. So you are going to execute some of the statements. So take it demo on navbars. Okay, so I have taken the heading demo as navbars. So save the content and keep seeing. So what are all the things you are getting? So demo on navbars. So now to create a navbar, okay, so first you have the nav tag. So nav tag will come. So inside that, now you have to create a class. So I am telling you, create class is equal to. So what is the class you have to give? So for creation, so give it navbar space default. Okay, so give this particular thing navbar hyphen default. This is the navbar code what we have taken. So inside that, so now each navigation, so as I have told you, so this is also the navigation bar. Okay, here you can see inside that you are getting home, documentation, example, themes. So this is also called as a bar. Okay, so now all these elements, we call it as header. Okay, so bootstrap, what you have got, this one is called as a header tag. Okay, so for that, this one, you have to make use of brand. Okay, so B means bootstrap, but if you want to get like this, so this is different style, you are getting it in box, but these are different style without box. So this one we call it as a header section. So navbar header section. So first you need to create the navbar header sections. So go with a div. So div class you take navbar header. Okay, so you have taken it as navbar header. So under that, go with the anchor tag. So you have to give the reference for each and everything. Okay, so suppose I can take it company as some name. So company if I give. So let's save the contents and go and see what is the changes you are getting here. So company has been created and there is a link. Oh, okay, if you click on this link, it will go to some other pages. So if I click also, it will not go because I have not given any href here. So suppose if you want I will take a https://www.google.com and here you give it as Google. Google. So here you see, so if you give href and Google, so go and see. So you're getting Google, and if you click, it is going to your Google page. Okay, so it is you have got the link like that. So I have given it as Google. Okay, so suppose this is the main heading you can have. Okay, so go for the Google page. So add the new tag. So you had Google. Okay. So what are all the things you are getting here? So one is the Gmail link you are getting. The other one is images link. So link, this is a link. Okay. So one is Gmail link. The other one is images link. Then you are getting so many. This is called as a hamburger icon. So this one we call it as hamburger icon. So first let's go with a best example. Okay, so in order to create that, so you have taken this particular div. So this part is going to finish here. So this div and this div are closed. So now I will take a unordered list because you are creating using manually you are creating. So I will give class. If you are creating a navbar manually, so you have to follow this particular things. Navbar space nav. Okay. So under that, go with a list of elements. So take the h tag. So under that, you take some item 1. So that will give you the demo. So next you go with a list. Again, a tag. So take some examples. Item 2. Okay. So this is the settings what we have taken. So kindly save this particular thing and go and see how the contents you are getting. So you are getting it as now Google is here. Item 1, item 2 is coming here. Okay. So for that, so this we consider it as navbar -nav. Okay, so this one you are not getting it in particular styles. So in order to get that particular styles, so I will tell you one particular thing. Go for home, go for all releases, go for version 3.3. So give it getting started. So under getting started, there is a particular link. So you copy and paste that particular link there. Give copy, go with the page. So in place of this one, you paste that particular thing, Control V. Okay. So now you go for file, save the contents and go and see the contents how you are getting. So Google is here, item 1, item 2, everything you are getting in terms of bar. Okay, this is the bar what we are going to see. So if you click on Google, it will go to that particular. So this is item 1, this is item 2. Okay. So if you want to go to a particular Google page, so Google, So if you want to go to Gmail, click on that. So it will take you to mail.google.com. Okay. So similarly, if you click on images, so what is the link you are getting? So you are getting it as google.co.in/img. Okay. So this is the links what we can make use of. So for that one, so in place of item 1, I will give it as Gmail. So for this one, you take it as images. Okay. So when you go for the Gmail, so give the HTTP link, http://www.gmail.com. Okay. So when you go for the images, similarly, you can have http://www.images.google.com. Okay, this is a site now we have given. So go and refresh this particular thing. So when you refresh, you are getting it as Gmail, this one as images. So click on Gmail, it will take you to your particular email. Similarly, if you click on the images, so it is going to take you to Google Images. Okay, so this is the nav bar what we are creating. So this one we call it as a head. So in order to make that one as header, okay, so in place of this Google, so you add a class. Okay, so href. So after href, you add a class. So class is equal to, so under that you give navbar hyphen brand. So if you give like that, so let's see what happens. So refresh, just see here it is a Google. So when I refresh, it is getting it in brand. That means it is coming inside this particular line. If you didn't give, it goes somewhere. So now if you click on Google, it is taking you to your Google page. If you click on images, it is taking you to your image page like that. Okay. So like that, you can have different numbers. Okay. So now after that, now you can have some of the options. Okay. So you add the content for each of the navbar. So if the navbar should contain each and everything, so it's better you add a div class after the body. Okay. So take div. So under that you take container class. So place everything inside container class. So h1 nav, so everything up to nav. So control X and paste the contents here, control V. Okay, so now you save the contents, go for the particular web page, see what is the changes you are going to have. Okay, before refresh. So once you refresh, you see, so margin has been applied, spaces between the elements has been applied. So this is up to adding the container class. Okay, so now you add some of the text inside the, now you had the text. So navigation will complete here. So nav is opening here and nav is closing here. So now you had some text to the body. Okay, so for that I take the another thing. So no need of taking the container class again. So I take div. So class you give Jumbotron. So what is the concept of the Jumbotron? So Jumbotron will make use of, what are the things you have in Jumbotron? It hides the heading, it hides a paragraph and also the button. So I have taken, so heading you have taken, so something you give it as, so lorem ipsum data. Okay, so you give it as lorem ipsum data. So take a paragraph, so type lorem. So again take a paragraph, you type lorem. That means, so you are making use of some content. Okay, so save the contents, go for the web page and see the contents what you are getting. So as you give the Jumbotron, so you are getting the everything inside the background color with a left and right justification. So everything is been done. So suppose if you didn't give the anything inside the Jumbotron class, Okay, suppose now you see I won't take any Jumbotron class. So and see how the data is been working here. So take the something called H2. So you take something called more stuff. So under that, now you take a paragraph. So inside that you give lorem. Okay. So I'm adding the content. Just I'm adding the contents. You can add whatever you want. Okay. So I have added the contents and saved and go for the web page and see how you are getting. So here there is a different font, different size, different background, different font style in Jumbotron. But if you see here, it is having different thing. Okay. So now you see there is a lot of data. So when you move on, so your navigation bar will not be shown. Okay. So as and when you move, if you want the navigation bar to be on the top. So in order to get that thing on the top, so here navigation bar. So you give it as navbar iPhone fixed iPhone top. Okay. So this is the settings. Go and refresh this particular thing. So as and when you scroll, you will be getting some day. You are getting that particular page because it is fixed onto the right. Okay. So apart from that, if you want the different colors, different margin, so you make use of navbar hyphen inverse. So you use this particular thing. So give it as navbar hyphen top and navbar inverse and go for the settings and see. So you are getting the background thing. Okay. So this is up to having the particular navbar designing of the navbar items. Okay. So I have taken Gmail, I have taken images. Similarly, you can have a number of items. Okay. So in order to create a number of items, I can again take a list, I take a reference, and under reference, you can go with a, so Google Classroom. Okay. So under that, you have to give the link. So it will be same thing, http www. googleclassroom.google.com. Okay. So when you save this particular content, so here you can refresh getting classroom. So when you click, it is taking to your classroom.google.com. So this is the how you create. Okay. So I have not, this is only the creation of navbar. So when you click on that, it is not showing each and every item here. Okay. So just you are creating Gmail, images, classrooms. So, or you can take the even the Google Scholar. Okay. So if you want Google Scholar, take list, take elements. So in that you give http://www.scholar.google.com. Okay. So in that you give Google space Scholar. Okay. So save this particular content and you refresh. So you are getting Google Scholar. So when you click on that, so you should go to a particular site. Okay. So I've given the Google Scholar like that, but you can add different things here. Okay. So this is up to adding for each item, you can have different things. Understood? So what are all the main concepts you have seen? So first we have gone with the creation of the navbar. So nav will start with a navbar default. So if you want it to be fixed top, you give fixed top. If you want the navbar with a background, you give it as navbar inverse. So if you want that particular, if you want any of your content on right, okay. So if you want any content on your right, so you can use some other function called as navbar. So navbar right. So I will give you the demo of that one. So take another list. So class is equal to you take So what can be the class you can give? Just you copy the same thing. Nav. Neighbor hyphen nav. So under that you give neighbor hyphen right. Okay. So now you add some of the links what you want. So if you give like this, so that is a change what you are getting. Neighbor nav. So this one is neighbor right. So under the right, you give some of the things. So what can be the another link you can give? So take it as Facebook. Okay. So under that you give http://www.facebook.com. Okay. So save this particular content. So go and refresh your web page. So here you are getting the Facebook here. So because so if you click on the particular Facebook, it is going to take you to the particular Facebook page. Okay. So if you want it on for that purpose, we have given it as on right. Okay. So that is up to demo of creating the manual navigation bar. So what are the class names for the navigation bar? So first you have taken nav bar. So next you have taken nav bar default to create a nav bar. Fixed top to make the navbar to be on top, inverse for adding the background. So brand to resemble the home page. Next, for each and every item you have taken navbar nav. So you given each and every elements. So next you can go with a navbar right for creation of this particular thing. Okay. So this is up to creation of manual navbar. Okay. So have you understood? So you have created a particular navbar here, which consists of Google with the Gmail, images, classroom. So I will give one. So Google is there, Gmail, images, classroom, Google Scholar, etc. Okay. So now you come for the creation of the navbar using Bootstrap. So save this particular content, go for file, save. So take a new file because you are going with a navbar creation. So under that you have HTML. So use a particular tree setter here. So go for file, save the content. So give it as navbar -bootstrap. So here you are going to create a navbar using the Bootstrap content. Go for the save contents. So before so first create a HTML file. So title. So you give it as navbar using Bootstrap. Okay. So under the body you have the content h1. So inside that you give navbar in Bootstrap. Okay. So before that you had that particular 2 lines. So here you add this particular code. So copy this one and paste it in your head. Okay. So Control V, have pasted the particular thing. So next you add the particular scripts. So where are the scripts? So add this particular scripts. So go with a copy this particular. So then you go with slash body and paste this particular thing. So add this particular content. So now we shall go with a demo of the Bootstrap. Okay. So you have taken this particular lines. So version 4. So Bootstrap you go. Okay. So which version you have to take? Go with a get bootstrap.com. So all releases. So go with a version 4. So under version 4, you go with the components. Okay, so in this class, we are going to have navbar. So navbar, so many contents are there. So suppose if you want this type of navbar, so you can have this particular content. Navbar is there, home, link, drop down, disabled with a search content with a search also. Okay, so copy this particular thing. So it's only the demo what we are going to have. So copy, go with the Atom text editor and paste the Control V. Okay, so there are so many things we are going to see. Go with file, save, edit, copy path. Now you see the contents in your V. bs.html. So how you have saved? Sorry, there is a small change. So take it as file, save as. So navbar bs.html. So give it this one in small HTML. Okay. So give it a save. Okay. So now you go with a file, save, edit, copy path, and paste it here. So now you are getting like this navbar in Bootstrap. So navbar home, link, drop down, disabled, you are getting like this. Search bar is also there, but you are not applying this particular content. So click on the navbar, nothing, click on home, nothing, link, nothing, drop down, it is showing so many. So put everything in a div. So what you have to put the entire content inside div. So take a div, go for the class, you take container. Okay. So now starting from H1 up to entire thing. So this particular thing, okay, you cut that particular thing and paste it in div class. Okay, so now save the contents and go and refresh. So you are getting like this navbar home link drop down. So click on drop down action and there you have to getting like this. Okay, so you have to get this particular thing in home link drop down disabled like this. So I have taken the container class. So this is the link what we have taken from 3.3.7. Okay. So kindly take this particular latest minified CSS file. So I have the file here. I've given the body, div class we have taken, drop down we have taken. So save this particular file, edit, go with a copy path and you paste it in here. Control V, press enter. So you are getting navbar in Bootstrap. So you are getting, but there is no space in between. Okay. So apart from that, you can have different brands. So okay, so you can have different brand things, brand colors. So like that, you can have any numbers. So for that, but the thing is, you are not getting that particular with a spacing and all. So button also you are not getting the green color. It should be in green color because what type of button we have taken. So go for the final content. Here we have taken the outline as success. Okay, so you have taken the content as outline success. So for that you have to take success means you will get in green color. So this is the that thing you should get. So I've taken this particular link. So next I've gone with so better. So navbar you are not getting the settings. So go for the home page. So go for this particular content. Okay. So currently you go for getting started and select this particular link. Okay. So you copy this particular link and paste it. So paste the particular content here. So control V. Okay. So I've saved this particular thing. Latest compiled and minified CSS. Go for file, save the contents, edit. You give copy path and go for the web page. So refresh. So no changes. You are getting like a home link drop down disabled. So disabled was also enabled. So inside that you are not getting the outline as success. So give search. So no changes you are getting. So you want the proper spacing between the things. So take how you see how you are getting. Navbar is there. So it is not showing any particular navbar here. So go for the bootstrap. So take each and every string. So optional theme minified JavaScript. This one is for minified JavaScript. So you had this particular line of code also. Copy. Go for here. So and so press enter. Go above control V. Okay. So now saved JavaScript also. So save the contents and go and refresh the web page. So any changes you are getting, so you have to get this particular change because it should look like something. So for that one, we have taken, so bootstrap, go for bootstrap. So in that you go with a version 4. So in order to take the version 4, go with releases, take version 4.0. So link this particular CSS file. So copy this particular thing and paste it here. So remove each and every script because you are not applying any of the settings. So control V. So I have updated this particular thing. So next you go with a JavaScript. So copy this thing and go for the bottom. So placed it in particular control V. Okay. So go for file, save, go for edit, you give copy path. Next, you go with a particular content, control V, press enter. So now you see you have taken the navbar in bootstrap. So now you have got, don't copy and paste from each and everything. Okay. So the first thing what I did, I have copied and pasted from the navbar.html. But if you want to get the effect, so add it from the particular website only. So when you add it, you will be getting like this. Okay, so now I can make so many changes what I can know. Okay, so what can be the changes? So you can take home, you can take link, you can take drop down. It is showing like this. So disabled, you can go with a search with outline as success. So when you click on that, you will be getting like this. Okay, so home link is shown, link drop down disabled. So this is the demo. Okay, so go for the components. So under that you go with a navbar. So now so many things are there to be studied. So now a navbar brand. Okay, if you want the navbar in different things, so you can have as a background light, or you can give background light. So navbar first setting is this one, second setting is this one. If you give the navbar brand, so you first navbar settings, so you can take as a link, you can take one as a heading, you can take this. As a link, as a heading. Okay, if you want it as a heading, so this particular navbar, so where I am having this navbar, if you want it as heading, so you have to take this particular class. So what is the class? So I've given the background as light, so and span class. Okay, so if you want it as heading, so what is the, where is our navbar? So navbar is kindly go with the word navbar. So here is our navbar. Okay. So class is taken, background, navbar expand large, background light. So inside this navbar brand, so you give something called this one. Okay. So copy after the navbar brand. So you add this particular thing, Control V. Okay. That means it is taking as H1. So what is the H1? H1 will stands for heading. So now you go with a particular navbars. So now you can see this one is a navbar with heading. Okay. So that is how, if you want the heading, you can have this one. So if you want the image, okay. So if you want the image in place of the navbar, just you can have the content of nav like this. Okay. So just you copy and see how you are getting. Okay. So inside the navbar, so you take this particular content. So just an image. So navbar light, BT light. So class you can take, image also you can take. So image is also already. So if you want image with the text, okay. So if you want a tag is taken, so inside the a tag, you take this particular thing with the text. So after the C, where is your A class? Okay, so A class href. So copy and paste this particular, copy this one. Okay, so after href, you paste that particular thing, Control V. Okay, so I have set this particular image there. So save the contents and go and see how your web page is showing. So web page is this one. So you have got the image, but image is not there. Okay, so image is not there because it has been taken from docs like this. Okay, so you have to give https:// so get bootstrap.com/ so you see the contents. So give the particular web page. So how you want. So now you are getting the button with a navbar here. So in place of navbar, you can have the content also. So I've given the content like this. So what is the content we have taken? You are getting it as navbar. So I will be taking it as bootstrap. Okay. So this, because it is the link for the bootstrap. So when you refresh, so here you are getting it as bootstrap. Okay. So that is the demo of the adding the images. So now if you after the adding the images, now you can go with a different icon styles. So many things are there. Okay, so you can go with this one we have already taken. The search box is there with outline as success. So we have given that. So now you can have various main button, smaller button. So like that, if your text is in the form of the button, so any text is in the form of the button. So kindly button we have taken. Okay, so here is the button what we have taken. So for the button also you can have different things. Main button, smaller button. Okay, so you can use this particular text. So color schemes. So come for the different color schemes. So this one we call it as a nav class is equal to background primary. So or you can have different styles also. So now you can have the class like this one. So what happens if we give like this? So inside nav, copy this particular thing. So inside this nav, so what is the thing you have copied? The entire nav class you have taken. So kindly Control V. Okay. So now you have saved this particular content and go and see. So how your navbar is being. So you are getting it in different things, but the thing is you won't see any of your colors. Okay. So that color is been overwritten. So you can remove this particular style, save the contents and go for the web page. So here the particular style has gone. Click here, you are getting everything here. So this is called as a hamburger icon. So hamburger icon, it consists of the contents. Okay, So now you can go minimize this particular thing. So you can so if you see like that, so everything will be gone like this. So if you minimize, the content will go. So this will be the content what we can see when you go with that particular slide. Okay. So after that, now we have container class. So if you take container class, how you are, it's already been placed. So there are so many things: fixed top, fixed bottom, fixed top, fixed bottom, like that. So you can have different things. So there are so many things. Work on this and learn. Okay. So have you understood up to here? So this will be the demo of today's. So we have seen navbar creation manually as well as using Bootstrap. Okay. So go through this particular video lecture, understand the concepts carefully. So work on the Bootstrap examples and become a web developer. Okay. You can feel free to ask any doubts. So this video will be uploaded in my YouTube channel. Kindly learn the concepts and go through the concepts and become a web developer. Okay, kindly like, share, subscribe for the channel and get the knowledge and become web developers. Okay, so thank you. Meet you in the next class.